Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about an egg can. Something simple, it's extremely simple to perform. It doesn't really require that much skill. It's just something simple and easy to do this. So first off, obviously you need them to pick a card. Now this isn't just any card it isn't any card at any number. It's a card at any number that you're doing for them. So there's a difference between any card at any number and a card at any number. So you're doing a card at any number, not any card at any number. But it's any card, any number if you pick any card. So just forget that. So first off, the style we pick selecting any card you want to select. So in this case, that's three of hearts. Three of hearts. You control three of hearts. So to the top of the deck, you just have to get to the top of the deck anyhow. So how do I do that? So I have three of hearts like this. I have the brick at the bottom of the deck like this. Transfer it into the thumb brick of the right hand. Give it a cut like this. Swing. Drop that bottom card on top like this. So now we have three of hearts set from top. Use it somewhere in the middle. And now three of hearts is back on top. So that's the first starting point. So three of hearts on top. Control to the top. Control to the top. Now this is when you start. You can offer the deck for them to shuffle. Now if you want to do that, or you can shuffle yourself. Now I like offering them the deck to shuffle. It adds an extra layer of impossibility to this. So when I want to add them the deck to shuffle, of course I put in a gambler's cup. And if you don't want to use a gambler's cup, you can use like a bottom pan, but I prefer using a gambler's cup. It's easy to get into and easy to get out. So I have the card in gambler's cup and it over for them to shuffle. Once they are done shuffling, I get the deck back and square up. Now, okay, well, it's not imperative that when they select the card at first, if you want to use this method, you can just have them select the card, control it straight to the bottom like this. So I have the 7 of clubs at the bottom of the deck, or in the gambler's cup. So the gambler's cup, the shuffle, I receive back, I square up, and then I control it back to the top. The card must always end up at the top at the end, and after they shuffled. Now this is where you start. You ask them to do this. You start dealing cards one by one, or you can hand them the deck to start dealing. Don't ask them to just see this phrase. Start dealing cards one by one. So they start dealing cards, and once you see they dealt like 4, 5, you ask them to stop anytime they want to stop. So now at this point, what happens is they are not paying attention to the number of cards they are dealing. So they just keep on dealing like that, and you ask them to stop anytime they want to stop. Now when they stop, you ask them, do you know how many cards you've dealt? So now at this point, the 7 of clubs at the bottom of the deck, but they don't know that. So you ask them, do you know how many cards you've dealt? They say no. Now if someone happens to say yes, that they do know how many cards they dealt, so you ask them, are you really sure? Count them one by one to see if you are correct. So, well, if they also answer that no, so you ask them same thing, count them one by one. So they count one by one. Now when you see count them one by one, they will count everything. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now you ask them 16. This is where you try to waste time. This way you ask them to pause. Now you look at them and you alter this. You say, you could have stopped at any card. Yeah, you stopped at number 16. So that means you deal 16 card and you stopped at this last card. Make sure you point to this card. You start at this card. Now you move back. You ask them to name their card. Once they name their card, you turn over this card, or you ask them to turn over the card, and you see that the card is stopped at. So now I think what happens is when you do this, it's almost like the cross cuff force. That force, this cuff force like this, it's almost like it. That's what's happening here. Reversal is happening, but you don't know, because even if they know reversal is happening, because you've controlled the card to the top of the deck at first instance, you probably won't have any idea how you did this. It's very simple, it's fast, it's efficient. Before I end this video, make sure that when you're performing this, you have control over the spectators. You are the one handling the performance. How will I put this? Make sure you're just the one in control at that moment, because you need them to be listening to every word, because that's going to serve as misdirection. I think time misdirection for this, going to serve as misdirection for it. Even you don't even need that much time misdirection for this. Just do it like this. You can do it immediately straight on like this. Ask them to count it. It's not necessary. I actually ask them to wait. So use that part. Just He hasn't Queen of Diamonds the card, so just 1, 2, 3, stop. Whenever I ask them, you do know how many cards that they know, ask them to count, and then you have it, boom. You have their card as the last card they dealt. So remember to like, subscribe.